机密驾到。到底谁是机密呢？就是本尊。
I'm delighted to welcome you to the official launch of the Caribbean Carnival, one of the must-do events of each summer in Toronto. It has an enormous impact on our sense of community, as well as the economy and the hospitality and tourism industries, and it's an honor for us to host today's event. Since we opened in 1969, a few years after Carnival started, the Ontario Science Centre has consistently demonstrated its commitment to inclusion and diversity. You see it in the faces of our visitors and in our approach to client engagement. We celebrate that we are located within the Flemington Park community and just up the street in Thorncliffe Park, two of Toronto's most diverse communities.
The jump off of the season is just around the corner as Toronto gets set to enjoy the sights, the sounds, the savory foods, and the excitement of the most energetic and biggest outdoor party in North America. Yeah, you all know it. It's the Scotiabank Caribbean Carnival. 2 million people in one big celebration of Caribbean culture. This is indeed a feast that no one would like to miss. So welcome to all the Caribbean nations, welcome to all Canadians, welcome friends from the US and from around the world, welcome to the Caribbean Festival, the Caribbean Carnival, as it continues to build on more than 4.5 decades of tradition in the city of Toronto. A spectacular expression of Caribbean culture and a symbol of our diverse multicultural community.
I'd like to say that the great thing about this festival is it shows how much the world has changed, how much Toronto has changed, how much Canada has changed. I grew up in Toronto in the 50s, and my dad was black, my mom was white. They could not find a place to live whenever they would go to an apartment trying to seek out a rental space. You know, the owners of the apartment would always say it's already taken. And my mom, who's Caucasian, would have to bring in a Caucasian man to pose as her husband in order for us to get a place, and then we would sneak in. It would be too late to get us out. So one of the great things about this festival is it reminds me of how much has changed. You know, growing up again in the late 50s in Toronto, Don Mills, there are very few other black families. And so you felt a little bit like an outlier, you know. And so the great thing now is this reminds me of how inclusive the community is. And of course, that makes for a more vibrant and a more rich culture and society.
We're really excited this year because this is another year where we want to make sure that everybody comes to all the festival events. For instance, we have the Junior Carnival. We like to make sure that our festival has events for everyone. So we welcome you to bring your children. You know, bring your babies, bring your grandparents, bring aunties, uncles to the Junior Carnival. And that takes place at Downsview Park. You know, it's a day where you can come really early in the morning and just spend the time listening to music, enjoying your day. The other big thing that we are having is what we call our parade, which is the most popular event. But in terms of enjoyment, we have what we would call a nice VIP experience. And this VIP experience is offered to people who want to come to see the parade. And they will be coming in a special seated area where you'll be treated for the day. What last year I remembered, it was so wonderful for people who came in early in the morning and they started the day with nice breakfast, oatmeal, which is always so good for you. And, and there is food and drink throughout. So those are some of the events that we're having. And we just want to make sure that when people come to see this magnificent festival, as a VIP, a lot of the VIP experiences will take place within exhibition place and ensure that, when you do come, you have a great time. So looking forward to seeing you there. Thank you.
感谢收看今天的大东故事，我们下次再见。